All right, I just got to the spot and Buck is already hanging out waiting. You ready? There's my big boy. All right, I got his blueberries. Hold on, guys. Let me put this here. Let me move this crate because I've been using it to sit on because it's not so low like my beach chair. Come here. Oh, wait, Buck. Oh, my God. I don't want your stuff full in here. Okay. Okay. You ready, big boy? It's okay. You're okay. You're okay. Come here. Here. Oh, big boy. I'll give you a lot of slices the way you like it. You like 4 or 5 of them in your mouth? I'll give you 4 or 5. Because if you give him too little, then eventually he tries to shove his whole head in the bowl. Right? My big boy. My big boy. I missed you. Right? We haven't seen each other for a few hours. Just a few. But he was already hanging out close by when I came out. You know your time? You're so smart, my big boy. You're so smart. You're a smart boy. Right? And I don't see Thumper. My baby. There you go. Oh, you're so stinky. You're so stinky right now. You're a stinky boy. But I guess that's part of the stages of life right now, right? Because you're going through rut, my baby. Hopefully you find a doe, but I don't want you chasing does out of here. Like, I don't want you following them, Buck. Because if that's going to happen, then I don't want those coming in. That's why I told my husband, I said, if a doe comes in here and he thinks about, like, following them out, then I'm like, no, then I don't want those to come in. I'm sorry, Buck. Then I don't want you. I don't want you to leave. But I know you won't leave. He's been marking his spots really close by, too. So I know he's trying to attract the does to come here. Right? You've been attracting the does to come here, baby, but they'll find you. Maybe they'll come here. So you don't have to leave, right? You're such a good boy. I cut up 2 apples and I feel like it's already almost gone. Wow. That's because you're eating like 4 or 5 slices in one shot. There you go. You're piggy. He's already done, guys. You know what? The apples are small. Tomorrow morning, I'm going to cut you 3 apples, baby. Because these were small apples. Okay, here. And blueberries. There's blueberries. There you go. Tastes good. No? You want me to put in your bucket? And look what I got. Come here. Look what I got. Look. You ready? Look what I got for you. I got acorns. I'm just going to throw everything in his bucket. The blueberries and the acorns. Here, Buck. Over here, baby. I got you acorns, too. I got you acorns, too. No more. You ate all your apples. I know. They were like not too big apples. Tomorrow morning, I got to cut you 3 apples, okay? Because those apples weren't that big, I guess. I know. You want acorns? They're in your bucket. Go in your bucket, baby. I put them in your bucket. Go check it out. Yeah, go check it out. It's in your bucket. See, he listens so well. He knows the words. Like when I tell him to go in his bucket, he knows. He's smart. He's very, very smart, believe it or not. Right? Right? My big boy is so smart. It's okay. You're okay. Well, guys, today's a cold day. It feels like November outside. And where my sister lives, she told me it feels the same weather like here, like me. Whew, it is cold, right, Buck? It's so cold, my big boy. You're okay. I put the blueberries in his bucket and the acorns. I usually don't like mixing the acorns with the fruits, but I figure he could just chow down on whatever he wants. He could pick whatever he wants. I still have my in-laws. They're inside the house. So let's see how Buck reacts when they leave. My brother-in-law knows really not to bother him because sometimes my brother-in-law wants to talk to him and be like, hey. And I tell him, like, shh. I'm like, stay quiet. I'm like, if you guys drive by, just stay quiet. I'm like, don't spook him. Right? Because you're my big boy and you get scared. Wow, guys, look, fall is officially here. Well, fall's been here. Look all the leaves. And my husband does the blower like twice a week. But no matter what, it's still, you know. Ooh, I smell a stinky smell. Bucky's stinky today. That's because, guys, he's going into rut. When the male deers, when they go into rut, let me tell you, ooh, they are stinky. It's like a smell that you can't even explain. Like, I don't know how to explain it. It's like a really stinky smell. It's like a strong odor that comes out of him. So he's definitely going into rut. And I noticed that his neck over here is starting to get swollen. And that's part of rut too. So for the ones that don't know, if you guys notice that Buck's neck looks swollen, that's part of rut. He's actually in rut right now. I looked at his glands by his legs and they're getting dark. So I just gotta be careful, you know, when he acts up around me. It's okay, baby. I know it's windy. It's been so windy today, all day. All day it's been windy. I know, big boy. It's okay. You're okay. You have acorns? You have acorns here. There you go. Let's move it. Now you have acorns and blueberries. You're okay. Where's my big boy? You okay? I'm sitting in front of him to ensure him that he's okay. But right now the wind is bothering him. When it gets really windy like this, the wind bothers him. And I don't see no little ones. None of the little ones are out. I don't see no squirrels, no bunny. Like Thumper's not out. I guess the windy day, cold windy day, has all the little ones like hiding in the trees and in their homes. I'm so happy that by the time I have the baby, Buck won't be in rut anymore. Like, he'll be way done with that. Because Buck calms down from rut around the ending of February. Usually he starts calming down that, you know, he's not into rut anymore, I notice, like every year. So it's good because the baby's not going to be born till like April. So by the time I start bringing the baby out to introduce to Buck, like bring the baby to Buck, I'll probably be bringing the baby outside like around May, let's say, because, you know, I want to wait till the baby gets his first shots and all that. So it's not like the baby's going to be born and then a week later I'm going to bring him outside. No, I'm not doing that. I got to wait for him to get his shots and all that. So probably by May, I'll start bringing the stroller over here to introduce Buck to the baby. And the good thing is he'll be so calm because he won't be the way he is now. So that's the good thing. Because I would never put my son around him, like around like this type of the season when he's in rut. No. Like me, I know how to deal with him. Like if he acts up, I know to walk away. Like I could read Buck like the back of a book. Like everybody in my family, my friends, they all tell me like, be careful, T. Be careful because he's going into rut now. He's going to start acting different. He's not going to be the same no more. I'm like, guys, I mean, I don't want to say never, but thank God he's always like behaving well around me, you know? He's so calm with me, right? He's always a good boy. And I'm not going to lie, like yesterday and the day before when I've been petting him after his meals, he has been trying to rub his antlers on me. And I'm like, oh no. And I start yelling at him. I tell him no, like to not do that. Like I try to put my voice like stern, even though I don't have a stern voice. My husband laughs at me when I tell him that because my husband's like, when you yell at the dog wags her tail. So I'm sure that deer, when you're yelling at him, he's probably looking at you like, yeah, okay. I'm like, no. I'm like, he listens. I'm like, he listens to me more than my own dog. It's crazy. I would think a wild animal wouldn't listen to me and my dog would listen. No, it's the opposite, guys. Inside the house, my dog walks all over me. And this one, he actually behaves pretty well. Like if I tell him to stay, he stays. He listens. If I tell him to wait, he waits. Like he's pretty good. I have to say, Buck is a good boy. I'm blessed to be with a buck, like, you know, male deer that is well behaved. Because I heard not many are well behaved like this. So I feel blessed and thankful that Buck behaves the way he does. Like, you see how calm he is? And every time, like, when I'm about to feed him, he knows I'm about to feed him. What happened, baby? What happened? You okay? You're okay. I love you. I love you. You're okay. Yeah, you're okay. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're okay. Mommy loves you. I love you. See, he's a good boy. And guys, my belly is growing. The baby boy is like right here. It's growing. I'm 4 months now. And I feel like this baby might be a big baby because my belly is starting to show so much. My mom was like, wow, you're 4 months. But you know what it is, guys? I'm skinny. I'm naturally skinny. So I figured that I was going to be all belly. Right, Buck? What do you hear? I don't hear nothing. I don't hear nothing. You hear something? He's smart. He could probably sense something that I don't. Right? I wish Buck people had senses like you guys do, like the deers do, right? Imagine that we have the ears like them, like, you know, the hearing, that we could hear so good like them. That would be great. But I feel like God created deers to have the hearing and the senses like they do, like the smell, the scent, and the hearing for a reason, to protect themselves. Right, Buck? That's why God created you guys like that. God created every animal with its own unique thing, I feel like. That's like eagles and hawks. Like I heard when they're flying up in the sky, they could zoom down and they could see like straight on the ground while they're all the way up there. So I feel like that's their unique gift that God created them with. And him, it's the hearing and like the scent, the smell. When he smells and he hears things. Right, big boy? Oh, did you guys see the video when Buck was waiting on my side? Yeah, so he's been doing that. Like today, even now, if I didn't come out on time and I would have came out like later after 5, he would have been on my side already, waiting. So that's why in my head, I was like, all right, let me hurry up and get outside now because it's 5 o'clock. Because now I have, you know, the in-laws here with the little kids. So I don't want him being on our side where, God forbid, he acts up or something, you know, especially that he's in rut right now. I don't want him to like act up. So that's why I was like, let me hurry up and get my butt outside because I know he's there waiting. And he was over here waiting. He always licks that pole. Usually when deers, they lick something like a tree or whatever where they live, like they lick the stuff around them. They're trying to mark. That's another way of marking that he licks things. Like, okay, this is mine. This is mine. I remember last year when he went into rut, you know what he used to do? He used to rub his face on the buckets. I might have a video. I would have to say you guys would have to go back like a year, like my last year videos to see it. But there's a video of him smelling the bucket, like the outside of the bucket, licking it and rubbing his face and his antlers on it. Like if he was like claiming the bucket, saying like, okay, these are my buckets. Because that's what he does. When he wants to mark something to say it's his, he either rubs his antlers on it, his face, and he starts licking it and rubbing his face on it. Like he tries to put his scent like on the item. Right, big boy? That's how you tell everybody this is mine? I'm trying to see if I can see his glands. Because he has leg glands like in between his legs right there, like on the inside. And that's usually where you could tell when he's completely into rut, when they get dark. Because my friend that's a hunter, he was telling me like what to pay attention for. I was paying attention to the wrong thing. I thought I had to pay attention to the white, that. But my friend was like, no, T, it's not that. He was like, it's in the inside of his legs. I was like, oh. I was like, okay, so I was paying attention to the wrong thing. But this was like months ago. Now I know what I have to look for. So at least I have an idea, like when he's fully into rut, you know? But he's definitely in the beginning stages of rut, because he has a stinky smell to him, and he's been acting a little crazy. Just a little bit. Like he's been trying to rub his antlers on me. Like sometimes when I sit there, he'll rub his antlers all on the fence, like next to me, that I have to get up and like step away a little bit. So that's the only thing that I mean that he's been acting a little crazy. Besides that, he's been a good boy, thank God. Like my husband always warns me before I go outside, like, babe, please be careful, because you know, he's a wild animal. My husband's like, oh man, a paper plate cup, how the hell did that get in there? I'm telling you guys, it's been so windy today. It's been really, really windy. And usually Buck, I noticed the past couple of days, right after dinner, he gets hyper. Like he gets like into this funk, like a hyper funk. And he starts acting up. So let's see how he behaves now. Oh guys, I'm so full. I'm so full right now. Oh, I feel stuffed. And being pregnant, when you're done eating, it feels like when you're done eating like a Thanksgiving dinner and you're so bloated. That's how I feel every time when I'm done eating dinner. I feel like that. I'm sure the ladies, people who have kids, they probably can relate. I'm sorry for the men. I know you guys don't, carry babies in your stomach, so you are probably like, what the heck? But that's what I'm feeling right now. I feel like I just ate like a Thanksgiving dinner, like, oh, I'm so stuffed. And now he's just hanging out. Right, Buck? You're just hanging out, my big boy. Mommy loves you? I love you. Yeah. Every time I tell him I love him, he wags his tail. It's so cute. Now he might go for his short walk. Oh my God, it's starting to get cold out that I feel like I could put gloves on to keep my hands warm. Like I have like a container with all my husband's gloves, like winter gloves and hats, and my gloves underneath our bed. I'm gonna have to pull that out and like get prepared, because it's getting cold, guys. My fingertips are cold, believe it or not. That's why Buck probably got an early start on his winter coat a few months ago. He probably knew this cold front was coming. That's why he got it, because I couldn't understand why the deers by my sister's house a few months ago, they still had their summer coats while Buck was already almost done with the winter coat. But now I think I know why. He got a head start. You're smart, Buck. You're smart, my big boy. You got a head start from everybody. He's probably like, let me hurry up and get my winter coat on. All right, guys, I'm going to get going so I can stick my hands in my pockets of my jacket. I know, I got to start bringing my tripod stick out. But you know what it is? If I bring my tripod stick, I was thinking about this because I give it a test run in my house. Let's say if I put it like, on the ground right here, and I'm sitting over here talking, you guys are not going to hear me good. So I'm going to have to put on like headphones where it has a microphone on it. I'm going to have to find headphones in my house, which I do have them, I think, headphones with microphones. So I could test it out, like, where then you guys will be able to hear me this close, Because if I like just put my phone there, I think on a tripod stick and sit down here and just talk like the way I'm talking now, I feel like you guys are going to hear me far away. It's going to sound far away. Because I tested it out already in my house. I did it. And it sounds like if it's far away. So I'm going to keep doing test runs in my house, like with the microphone and the tripod stick, because I really should start using a tripod stick. He has to get used to it. I'm sure he'll be used to it. But I'm going to get going so I can put my hands in my pocket and warm them up because my fingertips are getting cold. And I hope everybody has a great evening. I actually do have videos, trail cam videos I'm going to post. Oh my God. They're both kind of like similar videos. It's Buck waiting for me, but they're different. It's like you could tell like it's different days because the weather is different and everything in the videos. But you guys will see like what Buck does when I'm not around, like when he's waiting for me or looking for me. It's so cute. So I'm going to post those right after the dinner video. I'll post the dinner video first and then I'll post the trail cam. You see how windy it is? It's so windy, guys. So windy. It is so windy out right now. And I feel so bad for Buck because I know right now it's probably driving him nuts. He hates windy days. He hates it. I feel bad, but it's Mother Nature. I can't control the weather. I could control certain things for him to try to make his life more comfortable, but the weather, I can't. That's one thing I always tell him. I said, Buck, I'm sorry, I can't control the weather. I wish I could, but I can't. But guys, I will be back tomorrow morning with another video. I hope everybody has a great Sunday. God bless. And I hope you guys have a great night and have a good night. And me and Big Boy, we will be back tomorrow morning with another video. If he jumps over on our side again, on my side, I'll definitely record it again just to show you guys what he's doing. Because, you know, I usually always like recording any little things that, you know, we don't get on the normal, regular videos, you know? Just to show you guys a little something different. All right, everyone. Have a good night. And ciao for now.